Hello, everyone. My name is Sin Synergy alongside Opacity. Welcome, guys, to the day one. The official start of the NHBL Finals is going to be an action packed month of boxing here on the NHBL Twitch channel, and I am so excited to be able to kick off the festivities here tonight as we head along to our final event here in NHBL history. We have a really good card here for you guys tonight. In the main event tonight, we will see the ever-dominating White Russian Bear, two-time Solid Heavyweight champion, looking to make it a third time to make a new record out of that one as he goes up against Luna Raven. We'll also see a pre-recorded match of Random Puncher versus Bax because Random Puncher could not make it tonight. They had to basically schedule it the night before. So we have that pre-recording here to show you guys. But as well, we also have the former Fight Night champion in Meh taking on the first ever Fight Night champion in Razdazzler. And of course, the first match that we will see here tonight will be a reigning and defending Saja Heavyweight Champion taking on Rage Will. Now, Opacity. A lot of great matches on this card here tonight. Let's start out with the one match between Random Puncher and Bax. Now, if you guys saw the match selections for the NHBL Finals, you're going to be hearing that Random Puncher and Bax had a lot of choice words to say each other. Unfortunately, they had to do a pre-recorded match, but that's okay because I heard the match was very stellar. I didn't see it myself. I'd wanted to wait until we showed it live to the fans, and of course, we'll have our post-match analysis after that match. But give me your take, Capacity. Random Puncher. He has a new computer now. Bax. He has been on a roll. He won the last tournament that we had on NHBL, and now he has the momentum going into the finals. What do you think about this matchup here between Random Puncher and Bax?
Honestly, it's going to be a very strong, very powerful boxing round tonight. Not only between them, but between all of them. But just to focus on the Random Puncher and Bax, Bax is is experienced, like you said. And if Random Puncher got a new PCs and he have no excuses to lose, like really, only his talent is going to be at stakes.
Exactly. You got to think with no excuses, right? Random Puncher showed no excuses out of coming back with his new PC. He defeated Koopa King 6-0 at Boxing Mania just a few weeks ago. So he is ever dominating, taking on backs. That should be a good one here. We also have Matt against Raz Dazzler. We all know about Raz Dazzler. He has been a shaky in the first round. That is his history. But he's going up against Matt, who at Boxing Mania Day 1, he won the 16-man tournament. He was a former Fight Night champion as well, and quite frankly, one of the best rookies here this season. So tell me about this matchup here. Two boxers here that are really trying to prove themselves to try to get into the second round.
I honestly always loved rookies in the boxing league because they always have something to prove, and I feel like with very very experienced boxers, there's the one that gives us the best matches, best rounds we can see, and give the brightest show we can get.
Exactly, and it's going to be a great match between those two. We also have in the main event White Russian Bear against Luna Raven. We all know about Russian Bear, one of the most dominant boxers in NHBL history, going up against Luna Raven, who just barely qualified in the final. So it's almost like a first seed taking on a 16th seed, but that doesn't say a Luna Raven can't do it. He has had some incredible upsets in his career, especially down the fight night scene. Do you see maybe, just maybe, an upset coming here tonight?
I'll take everything we can get to have a nice night of fighting. Everything can happen. I always say it, but it's because it's always true. Everything can happen. Outcomes can come from nowhere and everything. So let's just hope everything turns great for both of them.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, the match we'll be seeing here in a couple minutes will be Comfyland taking on Rage Will. Of course, because it's the last season, you saw him. You saw this man change his name back to his original name, Sage Will, which is a nice little touch because that was his first name that he first started in the NHBL, and it only makes sense that it only makes sense for him to for the final season to bring out his own old style of name. He's going up against Comfyland, who has been a lot of people say he's been kind of on a downward spiral of that. I don't think we want to call it that. Every boxer has hiccups in their career. Unfortunately, we have seen him barely qualifying for the finals in the one tournament that he qualified in. He's escaping me right now, but it was only by domino effect. So EU final. Thank you. So it's so we have two boxers here that are looking to really make a footing here. Comfyland, defending Salsa heavyweight champion. I mean, this is going to be a good match.
Yeah, I know both of them, and they always put up some strains in their rounds, in their boxing rounds. So I expect more of them than the other for tonight.
A lot of eyes on this one. We want to see, a lot of people want to see Comfyland defend his Saudi Heavyweight champion and become a two-time Saudi Heavyweight champion, joining the likes of White Russian Bear and Ice as well. And, going into this match, Opacity, Comfyland, win-loss record has been kind of on the negative side. He's been losing more than winning. Down at Fight Night, he went through a couple bad spells down in Fight Night scene, where Rage Will has been on the exact opposite, an upward momentum. Do you think that momentum will drive Rage Will past Comfyland, or do you think Comfyland's going to dial it in here tonight?
So much blood!
Honestly, I don't really know about what could happen. We can't predict anything from them.
All right, best of 5 here in the first round as the NHBL Finals have kicked off here at the Superdome. Rage Will get some good licks in, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough. Comfyland going off with a couple hits there late in the round, and Comfyland up 1-0 here in a quick start in this one, Opacity.
Yeah, that was a quick one. We could have seen a quick dodge from Comfy that made him win the round. Wonderful start, I see.
All right. It's Rage Will going on the aggression, but missing that first punch while Comfyland lays it on. So Comfyland's up by 2 punches, and Rage Will is just going to freak the F out, and Comfyland knocks him the F out, and it's 2-0.
Just Will, apparently he's lagging, so yeah, just panic. He shouldn't panic, just keep on trying to dodge and everything. Just don't give up when you're like 2 punch from death. Everything can go back to a good way. So
Yeah.
maybe don't start aggressive if you're not sure if you're going to land your punch and everything.
All right, so Comfyland up 2-0 here. Now Comfyland going a little bit more on the aggressive style here. Kind of getting up to the corner there, Rage Will is. And he backs off. Comfyland doing the spin, trying to get Rage Will in. Oh, Comfyland missed! Oh, he missed again, but Rage Will couldn't counter. Ooh, that was close. Oh, and Rage Will makes it 2-1, and Comfyland started to get a little too comfortable, and Rage Will makes it just a little bit more interesting, and he's only down by 1.
Yeah, I said it. Just don't give up. Don't panic when you're a few punch from death. Like Will was just 1 punch away to lose this one. And I think Comfy just was over. Well, how do you say it? Overconfident in the fact that he could hit the punch and just didn't make it.
So Comfyland kind of staying back a little bit that one. They both connect with punches. Radro going on the aggressive there, trying to follow Cumpulan. Cumpulan fires back. Cumpulan with a spin. Has he not learned anything? Oh, but it makes it 3-1. And unlike the last one there, Cumpulan made a quick spin instead of multiple spins, and he's up 3-1 now. Only needs 2 more wins.
No.
Oh wait, no, it's 3-1. What
Yep.
am I thinking? Math.
Yeah, he
What
won.
is math? Cumpulan moves on the second round. Opacity, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought that second spin could have been the hand of him, but apparently, this time he managed to punch our poor little Sage Will. But a win is a win, and congratulations to Comfy.
Okay, boxers, please proceed with your warm-up rounds.
We fight like men. Go! Who will throw it heavy? Paper, scissors, rock.
Penalty to the red boxer for mid-match. It'll be only a warning this time, but next time it'll be awarded to their opponents.
Fight to the death! Fight me, coward!
Baxter is up 1-0.
Fight to the death! I dare it!
1-1, tied.
Fight to the death!
It is 2-1 Bax and a Bax wins 3-1 against Random Puncher.
Right up next here, we have the warm-up rounds. Matt in the red, in the blue is Raz Dazzler. Now, we can talk about Raz Dazzler and how, his first round exits have been kind of an unfortunate turn for him. He's had a lot of first round exits as recently. We're hopefully to see maybe a little bit more of a bigger, I guess, aggressive side to Raz. We haven't seen an aggressive side of Raz that we've seen him down at Fight Night opacity, and he's going up against Meh, who is a very good boxer, a boxer on the rise, and he is a dangerous competitor.
So, if Meh is indeed a good boxer, I don't think Raz's aggressive play style will get the hand of him. Maybe it could work, like just going full all in. Like we just saw that going full all in on that last warm-up round wasn't really working out. But let's see. I mean, just a big old clusterfuck of punches all around the place might work.
Yeah, it could. And Meh likes to do a little strategy too. Meh likes to sometimes back himself into the corner and let opponents come to him, which is a strategy that we tell boxers not to do, but he does it on a whim, and guess what? He does it very effectively. Look, he was even doing it a little bit in the warm-up round there, and that's very dangerous. Not a lot of boxers can say that works out, and it worked out well for me in the warm-up round. So, what do you have to say with this new strategy? We love seeing new strategies, especially by these rookie boxers, always bringing something new to the table here in the boxing scene. How is that going to play an effect against Raz Dazzler, who likes to go in guns blazing?
Seeing a strategy like this can just fully stop a fight for a few seconds so that the boxers can replace themselves and think about how they're going to punch during the next few fights. So I think it may be for the best interest to do this, to use this.
All right, first of 3, as we've seen already earlier tonight. Matt and Raz taking off. Getting close hits there. Raz looked like he missed, but he actually, no, he did miss that one, and Meh was able to capitalize. Meh kind of sidestepped Raz at the very end there, and that cost him the victory there. Meh is up 1-0.
I felt like that little miss did play for the whole round. Did play for the result of the round because if if Raz would have landed that punch, he would have won. Because Mech kinda stuck himself into the corner. He shouldn't have went so far in the corner, and Raz just took advantage of it.
Fight to the death.
So, Meh kind of backing off a little bit there. Meh missing his hit there. And Raz Dazzler going in for the kill here. Meh hitting off his hits, but I think it's a little bit too late. Raz Dazzler ties it up 1-1. And early on, Raz was able to get that crushing blow at the beginning of the match, and he just stuck with it the entire time.
And that technique, how do I say it? Meh technique didn't work out this time. Like I said, he goes way back, way too deep into the corners and, well, whiffs a punch. Honestly, it just matters of one punch, one whiff for him to lose because he always counts on his technique to, how do I say it, disturb the opponent.
Fight to the death.
All right. And Raz going up towards Meh there. Meh had the costume change, which I forgot to mention there. And Raz missing a punch there. And Meh doesn't use his strategy. Doesn't need it. It's 2-1 now for Meh.
Yeah, this time the strategy wasn't used, which worked out well for me. Little whiff from Raz, which once again, I feel like in the for these two, they always they always see when the other whiffs the shot, so they can go all in and just settle the round with this.
Fight to the death.
Here you go. And both boxers getting off some good punches there. And Razdazzer with his fancy footwork. I didn't know he was a tap dancer. Oh, and Razdazzer missed again, but it doesn't matter. And 2-2, we're going to sudden death tiebreaker. Razdazzer, nice little dodging there, seeing from the likes of former greats, like a Spartan almost with his fancy footwork there. 2-2 now, and it's next point wins.
Yeah, there was some nice dance move from Raz, making Meh miss a lot of punch over here and over there. Yeah, that honestly was kind of funny to see it and watch. Not gonna lie.
Fight to the death.
All right. Now here we go. This is match point. Razdazzer missing that first punch. And now Meh countering. And Meh's up, but now Raz tries to get him back into it. And now Meh's kind of in the corner. Now Razdazzer backing up. Meh with a little bit of a spin. Meh miss. Meh, he hits Razdazzer. And Meh moves on to the next round. And the one of the best upstanding rookies here in Season 10 defeats Razdazzer in an exciting match.
Indeed, I think that little spin was just for Comfy, just to show that not only Comfy can win over spins. So yeah, very nice matches, very nice rounds. I have nothing to say honestly. It all spoke for itself. Just some very wonderful matches.
All right, warm-up round. So, Lunar Raven in the red, Rubbish Bear in the blue. And, I think maybe a little bit, Lunar Raven probably has a little bit of cold feet here. This is the biggest stage Lunar Raven has fought in. Rubbish Bear, he's been here, he's done that plenty of times. You have to say, well, I want to go with the veteran because the veteran has done this for way much longer, and you'd probably be pretty good with that. But Lunar Raven has a long history of upsets, defeating likes of Comfy Len, Rage Will, Koopa King, when Koopa King was Rookie of the Year. So, tell me, Opacity, I mean, this is going to be a good match between a veteran and somebody who's still learning the ropes, no pun intended, here at NHBL.
Always was in the side of rookies because they're always kind of unpredictable. Veteran boxers always so kind of a lot of of boxers. Let's just stay simple, and they feel like some kind of stereotype going on their head, and they feel like they know what they're going against for. But rookies are always doing some strange moves over here and over there that can lead quickly to their wins. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, it could be. We could be walking out of here with expectations met or expectations exceeded. There could be an underdog moving on to the next round, or they could be a possible two-time champion moving on next week. I believe there's one more warm-up round. I believe. So yeah, we're waiting for one more warm-up round here, and here they go. So yeah, Opacity. It's gonna be a good match. I'm excited to see it as we finalize day one of what 6.
Alles on the bell.
Side of cinnamon toast crunch.
Alles on the bell. Again.
Right. So here we go. First round matchup here. Both boxers getting off punches evenly distributed here, and Luna Raven takes the first victory here, 1-0. And that was Rock'em Sock'em Robots there in the middle of that ring. Even punches all around. Luna Raven makes it 1-0. This two-time heavyweight champion is down in this one so far.
Nice. That was a very quick fight. Some fast punching. I loved his matches. Most people feel like they don't show off anything, but it's really impressing the speed of the two boxers.
Oh, son
How
of a
quickly they
bitch.
can land the punch and everything.
Fight to the death.
All right, so Roche Bear with a costume change, going with a funny sandwich look, and it looks like to be working out for him. Roche Bear then proceeds to eat a sandwich. I'm pretty sure that's sandwich cannibalism. It is tied 1-1.
That sandwich anger just went all into that poor Luna. Well, like there's the last round, just quick punches, quick round, but very impressive from both of them. It's going to be like Raz and Matt. Just one whiff can make all the difference.
Fight to the death.
All right, so tied up 1-1. Still anybody's game, and both boxers pretty even here. No real strategy here, and Luna Raven is up match point 2-1 against Right Russian Bear.
Nice written dance within the two boxers. Feels like Luna is way more confident when he's not in a speed match. Like we just can see that always after his even punches, the two boxers just took sometimes to
fuck is
replace
that?
themselves and everything. So feels like Luna Raven is way more confident
Oh,
for
sorry, did I
this.
cuss? I'm sorry.
Fight to the death.
All right, Luna Raven trying to push his way to the second round. Even punches thrown out. Last one to win. Oh, Luna Raven was so close to move on. It was less than a second, less than a fraction of a second. And Right Russian Bear ties it up. We're going to match point here in this one.
I'm showing off until the end, right? This is a very nice fight night. And not lying, White Russian Bed just saw that could just rush in, and Luna was kind of lost at some point. But damn, that wasn't expected.
Fight to the death.
All right, the bell is rung. Who will be moving on to the next round? Both boxers getting off even punches. Even punches one more time. No missed punches here. Does it? Luna Raven defeats White Russian Bear in an upset here in the first round. And next week, Luna Raven will be starting off in the divisionals.
Ladies and gentlemen, as part of our Season 10 campaign, and I'll take responsibility for that. I forgot to give the note to Sins on it, so don't blame him for that. But as part of our Season 10 tradition, every event we have a speech given by one of our members of the league to reflect on what the NHBL has meant to them and their time here, and any special thank yous that they want to give. So, with it being the playoffs, we reserve those exclusively for the administrative staff, aside from Dandelions doing the final day of the Battle Royale. So now we hand it to our Senior Vice President of Officiating and our resident meme man, Spogo.
Yeah, this one took 20 minutes to write, so my hand kind of hurt before the tournament started. But here we go. My time in the NHBL has not been one of the longest among our administrative staff, but it certainly was an honor nonetheless. I signed up back in season 7 for the for the European Finals at the time as a boxer, and it was right in the middle of my move from Quebec back to France. At that time, I wasn't even sure I'd have my computer out of the containers or if I had a stable internet connection. That last bit didn't really matter because when my time for the match came up, some idiots dug through the fiber line of my internet connection. Thanks to the understanding of the staff, my matches were rescheduled, letting me compete another day. I managed to reach third place during the NHBL Euro Finals that year. This really encouraged me to look forward at my time and towards the future in this league. And not long after this tournament, Clayface approached me and proposed to me a position as a referee. It was honestly a pretty hard call to make because it would mean I would not be boxing anymore. I took the call, I decided to be a referee, and I learned the ropes. This time honestly allowed me a lot of personal growth that I drastically needed. It made me, yeah, I know it's going to be a joke among us people, but it did made me more observant and more decisive than I was 4 years ago before joining. Of course, this wasn't easy, and I've made a lot of mistakes on the way. My worst call was a very controversial one back in, I think it was 2009 during the Boxing Day Classic. I think a lot of us remember that fiasco, but I believe I've grown from it. I believe my calls are more just now. And for this, I would like to thank my senior officer Disco and his predecessor in the role and colleague Snake for teaching me the ropes. It's been, yeah, it's been really challenging, and honestly, every time it was a lot of fun. I would also like to thank the commentary staff for their efforts to smoothly throw the ball back to us in the streams so we could follow smoothly during the matches. You guys are doing great up there. And I would mostly thank Rich for all the time we've had during the European fight nights. Even though they were chaotic and short, it was a really amazing time. I would also like to thank my officiating staff, every single one of them. Moonfart Flam, Simi, Deku Scrub Lord, Alcatraz, and even the people we had to let go, like Linguini Lucas and Empress Hellfire, would still give us great services in the past. Thank you, Sins, for occasionally letting me fight in various fight night events. And thank you, Clayface and Fedora, for this growth and entertainment. I would have thanked Brent personally for all his efforts with the camera, but sadly he's not here. Thank you, everyone.